Good evening and welcome to H.O. Clemens Arena. Happy New Year as the Golden Lions set to take on Alabama State, two SWAC rivals here. Just about set to get it on here from H.O. Clemens Arena. Opening tip, it's going to go to UAPB. I'm Tim Stubbs, glad to be with you once again here for exciting Golden Lion basketball. As the Golden Lions try to get their first SWAC win, lost 67-64 to Valley, their home opener and SWAC opener. Turnover is going to give it back to UAPB. Both teams failing to score in their opening possession. And Alabama State's jumped out to a quick 2-0 start. So UAPB going to try to get back on the winning track here. Nice drive, little runner on the baseline, will not go for Hanley Jr. Just underway, and another turnover by Alabama State. That was Jamel Waters trying to get it down low. Starting for UAPB, Javon Love, who they just inbounded it to Love just a moment ago, of course. Their point guard, really kind of the heart and soul of the team. Hammond also getting the start. Mosley, who's been on fire early on in the season for UAPB. I mentioned Hanley a moment ago. Robinson, all starting tonight for the Golden Lions, and not sure what the clock issue was. They now set it back to 19-11. It'll be UAPB basketball as we are just underway. Here's Mosley looking to Hammond here on the right baseline. Double team now. Top of the key back to Mosley. They're working around the perimeter. Love puts it on the floor. A screen by Hanley. Here's Robinson open for three. Will not go. Love the offensive rebound. Up under the basket. Gets it blocked, however, by Wendell Lewis. Big 6'10", 260 Wendell Lewis. Good hands there by Hammond, and nearly comes up with a steal as Mosley crashes into the scorer's table and ran into the official over there on the sideline. Still no score, a minute and a half in here.
Entering for the Hornets will be number 52, Steve Rogers.
Alabama State with the basketball as they try to get on the board. Lewis picked up by Love. Now they're working around the perimeter here, trying to go inside, break this zone here as they were trying to get it to Strong around the free throw line. Here is Strong now, kicks it back out and turns it over. That's the third turnover for Alabama State here in the first 2 minutes of the game. Here's Mosley to Robinson. Hanley, nice dish, easy two. Hanley Jr. the bucket. 2-0 Golden Lions with the early lead here. Pressure defense and another Alabama State turnover. And Coach Lewis Jackson quickly calls on his bench here as they're going to get Brown out of the game, and up off the bench is Brandon Graham. So 4 turnovers here in the first 2+ minutes for Alabama State, and they're still scoreless. UAPB leading 2-0. Hammond right side of the floor as he's picked up by Rogers. Screen by Hanley. Hammond in the lane. Step back 15-footer is good. Nice little step back fadeaway for Hammond. 4-0 UAPB. Pressure defense here. They try to trap out of it. They do get it to Lewis. Picked up with a trap there as well. How about turnover number 5 as he travels? The Golden Lion defense is relentless here early on. A timeout called by Lewis Jackson as he is not very happy with the start. 5 turnovers in the first 2.5 minutes of the game here. UAPB leads 4-0. George Ivory's got to like this start, especially defensively and forcing some of these turnovers. Timeout on the floor. 17-17 to play here in the first half. Golden Lions trying to get back on the winning track. Did get a big non-conference win against Houston. Second time in school history they've done that. Nice take, Hammond all the way with a finger roll. 6-0 UAPB. Graham in the corner, there's a three, will not go. Offensive rebound and partially blocked. Here comes UAPB the other way. Robinson in the corner, Mosley back now to Hammond. In the lane, the kick out, Hanley wide open three, yes sir. Hanley hits the three, and it is 9-0 UAPB with a fantastic start to this one. Couldn't ask for a better beginning. Robinson the kick out to Graham. Now Lewis in the lane, the little baby hook is good. 9-2, and Alabama State's on the board. Nearly 4 minutes into the game here. Hammond picked up, top of the key by Rogers. Now back to Mosley. Mosley, the take and kick out, open three, Hammond, not this time. Had a good look at it, and just didn't knock it down. Here's Graham, top of the key. UAPB in this zone defense here. Alabama State trying to get it inside. Robinson flashes for the steal in transition. Mosley for three, misses it, but he's hit and fouled. 3 shots coming up for Marcel as he was fouled. By DeMarcus Robinson. And we got a media timeout. We'll step aside here. 15:37 to play, first half. The Golden Lions off to a hot start, leading Alabama State 9-2. Right back after this timeout.
Quiet, please. Wait a sec. I'll take one. Oh yeah. All right. All good. Take care. Way to go. Nice. Bring it on. Gotcha. I'm here for you. Oh no. Please, please, please. I'm waiting. Interesting. Not buying it. Not fair. That's it. This conversation is over. Oh, brother.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things.
I'm having a stroke. I'm having a stroke.
Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time. Time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment, and that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
Back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena. Marcel Mosley was fouled right before the last media timeout there. on a 3, and he's going to have 3 free throws coming up here. Mosley, a senior guard from Marion, Arkansas. First free throw a little strong, no good. He'll have 2 more coming up. But a 9-2 lead. UAPB jumped out 9-0. Aided by 5 turnovers by Alabama State as Mosley misses the second as well. So he'll try to salvage this trip. His 3rd and final free throw here and see if he can make one of them. And he gets the last one to go. So 10-2 our score. 15.5 minutes left here, just underway. Golden Lions up by 8. Rogers picked up by Hammond. Page gets it down low to Lewis, off the glass, too strong. Battle for the rebound, Love knocks it out. Mosley saves it as he tight ropes the sideline there in front of the UAPB bench. Robinson now right side to Love. Trent Whiting has checked in to the game for the first time for UAPB. Here's Love, wants to post up. Little fadeaway, good. Boy, that was sweet. Put a high arch as he rainbowed that one in there. 12-2. UAPB by 10. It's their largest lead here early on. Hammond all over Rogers, top of the key here. Robinson puts it on the deck. Back to Rogers. Now Robinson again. Pull up, 17-footer, no good. Here's Mosley. They want to push it ahead in transition. Mosley, left side of Robinson. Now slow to get back here is Hammond. Now he'll take control of it. UAPB by 10. Here's Love, just outside of the 3-point line. Now they'll set it back up to Mosley here. 15 to shoot. Robinson, he'll pull up, take the 3, will not go. Alabama State with a basketball, down 10 and a steal. Here's Robinson in transition to Mosley for the layup. And the Golden Lions lead 14-2. Just a smoking start here. Nearly 7 minutes gone by, and it's all UAPB early on. There's a trap, and they're going to get a jump ball tie up. It's going to give it back to Alabama State, but UAPB is ferocious right now in these traps.
Entering for Alabama State, number 12, Jameel Waters, and number 22, Maurice Strong.
Graham gets it inside. Little turnaround shot, no good by Maurice Strong, but Strong's going to draw the foul and shoot 2 free throws.
Foul is called on number 22, Jovan Love.
Strong, a 6'6", 190 senior from Midville, Georgia, out of Aiken Tech Community College. He'll toe the line here for 2 shots for Alabama State. And first free throw is good. Right now, Alabama State has more turnovers than they do points. Never a good stat. And second one no good up high to clear the board is Love. Javon Love right out of Pine Bluff here, 6'9", 220. And an errant pass there. He tried to get it to Mosley off his fingertips. (14-3). All Golden Lions early in this one. Graham to Strong. Little inside, outside. Now a little turnaround, 10-footer off the glass, no good. Graham had the rebound, and here's Hammond. He's got the steal in transition. Hammond, he wants to go all the way. How about the finger roll? It's good, and one. An outstanding effort there by Hammond, who put a little English on that finger roll there and was able to spin it in. And Tevin Hammond, the senior from Little Rock, with a chance for a three-point play here. 16-3, UAPB. Trying to extend this early lead. Free throw is good. One of the better starts, if not the best start of the season here for the Golden Lions in the first few minutes. Cram, ball tipped, stolen away. Another turnover. Here's Hammond quickly to Love in the corner. Now they'll work it back top of the key here to Mosley. Golden Lions up 17-3. Here's Trent Whiting. Whiting puts it on the deck, now kicks it out to Love. He'll spot up for three, not this time. Big man not afraid to shoot it from deep. A little floater on the baseline was partially blocked by Love, and it goes out of bounds. It's gonna be Alabama State basketball. Handley is back in for the Golden Lions, along with Devin Berry. Berry, a 6'7", 220 sophomore from Columbus, Mississippi. They get it inside to Page. In and out, no good, and Henley's got the rebound. Top of the key here. Hammond's got it. Now to Whiting. Whiting puts it on the floor, goes up with the left hand, off the glass, and good. Strong move for Trent. It's 19-3 UAPB. Up big here at home against Alabama State with 11:28 to go. Nice cut, pull up, 10-footer this time, no good. Mosley, he'll push it ahead. Whiting can't handle the errant pass. It was off the mark just a bit. And turnover for the Golden Lions. One of their rare mistakes here in the game's first 9 minutes. We'll step aside with immediate timeout as the Golden Lions up big early, 19-3 over Alabama State, 11:18 to go here in the first half. You're watching Golden Lion basketball here on UAPB TV.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
11:18 remaining here in the first half. Back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena. 19-3 all UAPB here in the first half. Pull-up jumper will not go. And rebound's going to come away to Alabama State. Waters, strong at it, kind of picked from behind there. And going to have a whistle and a foul They're in the corner near the sideline. Going to be on Hammond, his first team foul number 2. Inbound to Strong. He put it on the floor. That's dangerous territory around Mosley. Got his hand on it, and Whiting comes up with a steal. A kick out to Mosley. He'll launch a 3 left side, nothing but net. Mosley has been shooting it well. Having some big games early on in the year. They're going to need him in SWAC play for sure. Off the glass and good, and just the second field goal of the game for Alabama State. That was O'Mill. Check that Luther Page. 22-5 UAPB, and a turnover there. Alabama State gets it back. Golden Lions up 17. Strong's got it, goes up hard with the one-handed jam. That's how you finish. As Maurice Strong did just that. He went up strong and threw it down big time. So he'll tell the line a chance for a 3-point play as he was fouled also. Alabama State starting to show some life now. You know they're going to make a run and get back in this game. These games always end up tight between these two. Even with the Golden Lions jumping out to that 22-3 lead to start the game, up 19, but you know Alabama State's going to make a run and get back in it. The Golden Lions are going to have to find a way to withstand that. Another turnover now, back-to-back for UAPB, so Alabama State starting to get a little momentum going as they attempt to cut away at that 19-point deficit. It's down to 15 here. Javon Love set to check back in for UAPB here in just a moment. Rogers now in the corner. Brown's going to get it to the big fella Lewis. Little turnaround, one-hander, no good. Whiting's got the board. Here's Hammond in transition to Mosley. Trying to go behind his back, and Barry fighting for the rebound, or fighting for the loose basketball, rather, is going to pick up the foul. And it's going to be team foul number 4 on UAPB and the first on Barry. Mosley is going to check out of the ball game with Barry. And Love is back in. Also in for the first time is Floyd. Jalen Floyd. Strong puts it on the floor now. He's trapped. They get it to Lewis, and they're going to get a foul on Floyd, and 2 free throws coming up here for the big man, Wendell Lewis, 6'10", 260. First free throw is good. He's the transfer from Mississippi State, Wendell Lewis. You can tell he's got that big size. Good looking player, makes that one. 22-9 now. A 6-0 run here by Alabama State. And almost another turnover as McIntyre checks in also for the first time for UAPB. DeAndre McIntyre, a senior from Birmingham, Alabama. Inbounded to Hammond here. The Golden Lions need a bucket after having that 19-point lead here. They're going to try to kill this 6-0 run by Alabama State. Floyd top of the key, 15 on the shot clock. Hammond to Love now, still out high, close to the 3-point line. 6 to shoot. Love puts it on the floor, a little floater in the lane. It's good, boy. Showing off his entire game, inside, outside. That a little running floater, creating his own shot. Now another turnover. Love to Hammond. The lob, backdoor, and trying to get it to Love, but it was deflected. And Alabama State's going to come away with it. Rogers to Waters for 3. Got it. It makes it 24-12 now with 8:24 to go, and George Ivory calls a timeout here. So Alabama State starting to creep back into it. Once trailed by 19, they've got it in half here to a 12-point deficit, 24-12.
February 10th, 2 o'clock p.m. and February 24th, 1 o'clock p.m. at the UAPB tennis courts.
8:24 to go here in the first half. Fast-moving first half. It's had a real nice pace to it. With that game's first 7 minutes, UAPB jumped out to a 22-3 lead to start this game. Alabama State's shown life since then to cut it to 12. The Golden Lions still in control, leading 24-12. Handley needs some help here on the inbound. He's going to have to waste a timeout. Couldn't get it inbound. And George Ivory is not very pleased on the sideline, to say the least. So coming out of a timeout, they have to call another timeout. They struggled to get it in bounds and almost had a 5-second call to turn it over, but they're going to have Love inbounding it this time. But Thaddeus Handley Jr., also from Pine Bluff, along with Love, playing for their hometown team here. Inbound it to McIntyre. He puts it on the floor. Picked up by Rogers. Now Mosley calls out the play. He's got it out high. Screen from Handley, and he rolls out of that. Mosley trying to get it to Handley. He's pushed off the block there. 14 to shoot. Mosley wants to clear out space. Little one-on-one here. Goes right around his man. Little floater in the lane. One-handed is good. Creates his own shot. Gets the bucket, 26-12. And almost a trip there by Page. Lewis gets the easy two. Nice feed. Inlet pass there. Mosley will bring it up. The shake, no call as he lost the ball. Love to the floor and somehow kicks it back out to Mosley. Great effort there by Love. Nice dish, and then deflected out of bounds. Going to stay off of Floyd. They're going to have a media timeout here with 7:08 to play here. First half, UAPB still in control, leading 26-14 over Alabama State. Right here on UAPB TV. Right back in a moment.
All right, I know this isn't any fun to talk about, but we should. Okay, so who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And I'll try to get the generator going without any gas.
Oh, let's not forget the cell phones, which probably won't work.
Right.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
Well, I think we couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
7:08 remaining here before halftime. Alabama State will inbound the basketball, trailing by 12. UAPB up 26-14. Led by as many as 19 in the first 7 minutes of this game. Alabama State creeping back into it. Here's a pull-up jumper off the mark. It was well contested there. That was Jamel Waters missing that shot. UAPB's got it back. Mosley will set it up top of the key. Wants to clear out again. The shake. And this time blocked, however. Bobby Brown got that one. Pull-up jumper is good, and all of a sudden it's a 9-point game as Rogers hits the three. (26-17). You knew Alabama State was going to make a run. They always do. And that's going to be a foul. Rogers trying to deny the basketball there as he held McIntyre. 6:20 to go before halftime. So that once big 19-point lead has been cut here to 9. And rather quickly. So Mosley, again, will clear it out. Mosley averaging 17 a game, one of the top scorers in the conference this season. Needs some help. Nice dish. Floyd got a finish, and he misses the dunk. Kind of hesitated just a bit. Got to go up with confidence there and throw that down. Here's Lewis, turn around one-hander, no good, tipped out. UAPB tried to save it. That was Mosley and was not able to do so as he throws it away. I believe, or they say last touch by, yeah, it's going to be last touch by Alabama State, rather. Trent Whiting back in the ball game, along with Robinson, Hammond, Mosley, and Love. So the Gold Lions get it back, leading by 9, 26-17 here. Hammond picked up by Waters. Right side, Mosley to Love. Love puts it on the floor, pull up 18-footer, yes sir. He's having a fantastic first half. He's got 6 points, and all 3 of his buckets were really sweet. You can see the upside for Love. He averages 11 a game and leads the team in rebounds at 5. Lead back to 11. Here's Rogers in the lane. He draws some contact there, a foul on Love. And that's going to be the second foul on Javon. Steve Rogers, freshman from Montgomery, will shoot 2 here. First shot is good. Makes it a 10-point game.
Number 22, Maurice Strong. Also number 4, Brandon Graham. 1 shot remaining.
One more coming up here. And he knocks in a pair. 28-19 now. Hammond will bring it up, picked up by Waters. Right side of the floor, out high. Love came out flashing for it. Now he'll take over. Top of the key here. Love spins a couple of times and took a shot there, draws the foul. Wasn't sure they were going to call it at first. It's on Brandon Graham. And that's his first, team foul number 4 on Alabama State. Love's first free throw is good. 29-19. And rims out, no good on the second. And almost lost out of bounds. Hammond tried to get the steal, but the Alabama State basketball here. 4:39 to go here in the first. Here's Waters. Left side, Rogers pass tipped, stolen away. Mosley on a run out. 2-on-1. And up and under, nice finish by Robinson, Giovanni Robinson in transition, lead back to 12. Inside, 5 feet away, no good. By Strong in transition, Mosley. The little floater doesn't go, he gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Robinson, now they'll reset it. 3:51 left. Here's Hammond in the lane, goes up with the right hand off the glass, no good. Here's Waters now, pushes it ahead. Got Hammond right on his backside there, and he's able to get it to Graham for the easy two. Makes it 31-21 with 3.5 to go here before halftime. Whiting's got it. Down low to Robinson. Wants to post up, thought about a fadeaway and almost lost it. Backs it back out. Love and a little pick and pop here to Whiting in the jam. Nice dish by Hammond, and Trent Whiting throws it down. Lead back to 12. That was some good basketball right there. Graham almost stolen away. Robinson, good hands. Looses it out of bounds, but it's going to be Alabama State basketball. We've got a media timeout here. We'll step aside. With 2:52 left here in the first half, the Golden Lions still up by 12, 33-21 over Alabama State. You're watching Golden Lion basketball right here on UAPB TV. We'll be right back in a moment.
Time to wake up. I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Don't forget, you've got a job to do today.
Hey, Mom. I got the job. Thanks.
You've got the job. Welcome aboard.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does. And like that, you're a job creator.
A full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
2:52 remaining here before halftime as set to resume play. The Alabama State basketball, the Golden Lions up by 12, led by as many as 19. First 7 minutes of the ball game jumped out to a 22-3 lead. Alabama State has gotten as close to 9. They're down 12 with the ball here. Inside, Strong, nice little up and under move, gets the basket. Got it too deep. Cuts it to a 10-point game. Love almost got it stolen. His pass trying to get it to Handley and knocked out of bounds. And knocked over a bunch of chairs over here. And the student section letting Graham hear about it. Here's Love, picked up by Graham, trying to dump it down low. Love kicks it back out. Robinson, rise and fire for 3, and it's good. Lead back to 13. 2 minutes to go before halftime. Robinson's 3. The second of the half. Knocked out of bounds, good hands by Hammond. It's going to stay with Alabama State. Barry's back in as Love is going to take a seat. Trapped here, double, kicks it out. Brown for 3, got it. Bobby Brown with the 3. Cuts it back to a 10-point game, matches Robinson's 3. Just 90 seconds left here in the first half. Hammond, nice take, goes baseline and swatted out of bounds by Strong. 15 on the shot clock. As Strong came over for backside help there. And nice steal. Brown had it and landed on the sideline, or baseline rather. Went up and just snagged it. He's got some hops for sure. Hammond trying to get it in. He gets it to Mosley, tight roping the sideline. Now they'll set it up, 10 on the shot clock here. Gonna have to move. Hammond back out. Mosley will take the long 3. Not this time. Graham up high for the rebound. Had to settle for that one with the shot clock fading away. So Alabama State down 10. Well, that's got to be a turnover. They're going to say a kick ball, or a trip rather. Going to be a foul on Robinson. Under a minute left here in the first half. And Alabama State's got it down to 10 and a chance for 2 free throws here for Graham. Or 1 and 1 rather. First shot of the 1 and 1 for Graham is no good. Whiting's got the rebound, so Golden Lions up by 10 with a basketball. Robinson picks up his dribble now to Mosley. Top of the key, Robinson, rise and fire for 3. Too strong on this one. Barry tried to snag the rebound, but Brown wins the battle. 30 seconds left. Alabama State down 10. Holding for virtually the last shot here as the game clock and shot clock just about a couple seconds apart. Down to 10 here. Waters to Graham, kicks it out. Brown for 3, knocks it in. And makes it a 7-point game here. Mid-court for 3, no good, and we're at the half. So Alabama State finishes the first half on a flurry. UAPB jumped out to a 19-point lead, but just as I figured, Alabama State was going to make a run and get back in it, and they've done just that, cutting it to a 7-point game at the half. 36-29 our score. UAPB by 7 at the break. You're watching Golden Lion basketball right here on UAPB TV.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're going to turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Finally won. What's your reaction? Yeah! Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
This is their world.
Nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
Hi, everyone. I'm Eric Spoelstra of the Miami Heat and a member of the NBA Fit team. I'm here today at the White House to find out why eating healthy can help you perform like a champion.
Well, I eat fruits and vegetables every day because it gives me the energy I need to perform at the top of my game.
Thanks, Dwayne. What about you, Ray?
Drinking water is an important part of my pregame routine so I can stay focused and refreshed. And you can take it from me. Eating the right foods can help make you a better athlete.
Oh! Angel!
Pretty good, huh?
Welcome back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena, set for the second half here. UAPB, Alabama State. The Gold Lions, once 19-point lead, has been dwindled down to 7 here as we start the second half. Handley will inbound it for the Gold Lions. Handley, Love, Mosley, Robinson, and Hammond, the original starting 5, in there for George Ivory to start the second half. Wide open 3 off of a screen by Mosley is no good, and Handley took the brunt of that on the screen as he hit the floor, and he's slow to get back on the other end. Little turnaround with the left hand by Lewis this time, no good. So the Golden Lions will push it ahead. Leading by 7, but had a 22-3 lead in the first 7 minutes of the game. And Alabama State just kept carving away. And Bobby Brown hit a big 3 in the final seconds before halftime to cut it to 7 at the break. Hammond, deep pass. Robinson goes up high to get it. Hammond in the lane, rather kicks it out to Mosley. Now Robinson left side, Love, nice pass. And with the left hand, Handley scores. The Pine Bluff connection there. Love to Handley. Sharing the sugar. Waters to Robinson. Baseline to Strong, up and under, may have walked, got away with it in the bucket. Hammond, he'll take the 3, too strong. Waters has set it up, 20 on the shot clock. Down to 12. Waters for 3. Got it. Just a 4-point game here. Love on the baseline, no good. The tip by Handley, a couple times, no good. Going to stay with UAPB. Here's Mosley, nice take. Kick out, Robinson for 3. Yes, sir. Lead back to 7. 17-20 to play. Golden Lions up 41-34. Try to trap out of this, almost a steal as Hammond flashed for it. Kick out, Brown for 3 again. Timeout called here by George Ivory, not liking his defense. Got to close out on number 5 as Bobby Brown hits his 3rd 3 of the game. He's got 9 and all from the 3-point area. So it is a 4-point game. I just had that feel every time these two teams play. Seems like somebody jumps out big and then the other team just counters with a run of their own to get back into it. And UAPB came out slugging up 22-3, and you thought this may be a rout tonight. Well, hardly. Alabama State, battle-tested team. Great head coach, and they will keep fighting and find a way to get back into it. Now UAPB's got to respond, which I think they will do. But early on in the game with that big lead, Alabama State was turning it over. They had 5 turnovers in the first 2.5 minutes of the game. UAPB capitalized on almost every one of them. Trent Whiting has checked into the ball game. And he'll inbound it to Hammond as they bring it up to midcourt here. Whiting the kick out. Mosley passes up the open 3. Hammond will not. Had a good look at it. Came up a little short. Zone defense here for the Golden Lions. They will trap out of this. Robinson top of the key. Waters. Ball fake. Little floater in the lane. No good. But the putback is there. Brown with those hops. He's got 11. He's been a difference maker for Alabama State in this comeback, and it is a 2-point game. Nice cut down low. Good pass and the easy 2. Nope, missed it. Love missed an easy one. Probably should have just went up and dunked it. Here's Strong. Left side wants to post up on Love. Kicks it out. Open 3. Robinson. Not there. That would have been the first lead of the game for Alabama State, but didn't go. Mosley in transition. He gets it back. Top of the key. They'll reset the offense here. They like to put Whiting right there in the middle of this zone and work inside and out with him. Ball knocked out of bounds. We had a media timeout for the first time here in the second half. And Alabama State, they're coming. UAPB's lead is down to just 2, 41-39. You're watching Golden Lion basketball on UAPB TV. Right back after this timeout.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
It's not his new group of friends. It's not the video games. It's not the neighborhood.
Mom, do I have to go to school today?
The biggest threat to your child's future could be you. Every day they miss, even in middle school, puts their graduation at risk.
Being a dad can be tough.
No. What do you mean she's not coming?
When's the fairy
princess coming.
Any minute now.
But when you're willing to do anything,
It is I, Grooves Zinkelpel. Okay, time for cake.
it's always worth it.
I know it's really you, Gru. I'm just pretending for the other kids.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov.
Tell of the tape there in that first half was 12 turnovers by Alabama State in that first half. UAPB scored 17 points off of those turnovers. Now the Golden Lions had 7 turnovers, but Alabama State just had 7 points off of that, and that was really the stat of the first half. But different since then. Here's Mosley for 3, no good. UAPB is going cold from 3-point range. 2-point game. Alabama State can tie or take the lead here. Here's Strong around the foul line. Inside of the big fellow, will turn around, gets the soft roll. And we're tied. That 19-point lead has disappeared. We are tied at 41, brand new ball game here. Here's Robinson, left side to Hammond. Back to Mosley. Robinson again. Here's Whiting. Dumps it down and gonna have a whistle and a foul on Love with the charge, and that's 3 on him. It's pretty easy math after UAPB jumped out 22-3. That 19-point lead. Since then, Alabama State has outscored UAPB by 19, and we're tied at 41. So it's that simple. Love's going to have to check out. He's got 7 points in the ball game and 4 rebounds, but he's going to have to take a seat with 3 fouls, and that is a big foul early in the second half here. Alabama State with all the momentum. They trailed by 7 at halftime, but they've already erased that as well. Here's Waters. Thought about the shot, but closing out quickly was Hammond. 15 to shoot. Trying to get it inside, and good hands there. Got good position. That was Barry with a nice denial of the basketball. Here's Hammond. Robinson somehow comes up with it. Trying to throw it right at the last second, and Barry and Whiting collide, and they're going to get a foul, though, with a push underneath.
The foul is on the floor against the Hornets, number 12, Jamel Waters. His first personal, first team foul.
And they get Jamel Waters with the push. First team foul and first foul for Waters. Here on the inbound pass to Barry, he was kind of bumped. .24 to go. An eternity of time, and we got a new ball game here, tied at 41. Mosley to Hammond. Golden Lions settling for threes and not making them. They were knocking them down early, but not anymore. Kick out. They'll keep firing. And another miss. Battle for the rebound. Barry doing work, but misses the putback. Brown to Waters. Alabama State looking for their first lead of the ball game. Mosley flashing out high here in this zone. They love to trap out of it, trying to go down low. Nice backdoor cut. Brown's fouled as he went up for the dunk, and he was wanting the lob, and the pass was low. But Bobby Brown, that's Barry's second. Brown on the foul line here, trying to give Alabama State their first lead of the ball game. 13:49 remaining. Golden Lions are going to have to counter themselves now and see how they deal with some adversity after that sizzling start. And there it is. First free throw is good. Alabama State's first lead of the game. So it's going to be a brawl to the finish here. Who wants it more? The Golden Lions don't want to go 0-2 to start the season, especially at home here in conference play. Meanwhile, Alabama State's trying to go to 3-0. This is a real pivotal game for the Golden Lions. Kick out. Mosley, the blow by. Good pass underneath. Barry, reverse layup is good. Nicely done. Tied at 43. Waters picks up his dribble almost too soon there. He gets it back. Knifes his way in the lane. The kick out. Rogers needs some help. That tandem of Mosley and Hammond, boy, they will get after the basketball defensively. In the lane, knifing to the basket, off the glass, and one. And Waters, a chance for a three-point play here as Alabama State back on top, 45-43. Now 8 in the game for Waters. Mosley is going to check out. McIntyre back in the game. And misses the free throw. Robinson clears the board. Hammond will bring it up. The Golden Lions have gone stale offensively here. They're going to have to find a way to get some momentum again. McIntyre to Whiting, the kick out. Hammond, the blow by, little 10-footer is no good. Off, misses everything on the run out here. Waters, the kick out. Strong for three, got it. Rogers hits the three, and Alabama State's up 5. Timeout, George Ivory. He's not very happy. He wants to try to rally his squad here, as Alabama State's done more than just come back from a 19-point deficit. They have seized control of this game right now. The Golden Lions going to have to find a way to relinquish, get that back. So they're going to have to do some work if they want to win this one. .21 to go. Golden Lions find themselves all of a sudden down 5. They're led by 7 at the half. Whiting the kick out. Robinson for three. Nope. Nothing's falling right now. And the Golden Lions continuing their cold streak offensively, having a hard time putting the ball in the basket. Waters picks up his dribble, nearly turned it over there. 10 on the shot clock. A kick out to Rogers. Down low, Lewis, little turnaround, one-hander's good, and right now Alabama State, they're feeling it. And gonna have a foul on Strong. The UAPB's ball here in a moment. We're gonna media timeout. 11:34 to go, and this game has swung completely to Alabama State all of a sudden. Alabama State leads by 7, 50-43. With 11:34 remaining. Right back in a moment.
Hey, going out like that?
Yeah, why?
Well, what would the neighbors think?
I see you! Come look at Mr. Feather. Look what I have. Mr. Bird, remember? Bark, bark, bark. We're just playing. We're just playing on trying to get you out of here.
Even still.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Hey, everybody. Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change.
Let's go.
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet.
Dang it. Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women.
I could use your help.
Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
Waters.
.11:34 remaining here. Golden Lions find themselves down 7 after a big lead early in that first half, and they've been outscored 14 in the first 8+ minutes here since halftime. Had a 7-point lead, now they're down 7. 15 on the shot clock. Left side, Love's back in the ball game, by the way. With those 3 fouls, they're going to need him. 5 on the shot clock. Screen, that'll Love in the corner. Robinson for 3. Not going to go. McIntyre saved it. On the floor, Love with the kick out. Back to Robinson. He'll crank up another one. This time it goes. Boy, they needed that one desperately. They just keep firing those threes, and eventually it's going to go down. He's too good of a shooter, and Robinson, sign of a good shooter, even if you're missing, keep shooting. Eventually you're going to start knocking them down, and he got that one, and that was big as it cuts it to a 4-point game. Strong trying to get it down low, and that's too easy. The big fellow, Lewis, got position and cleared some space, and all he had to do was turn around and lay it off the glass. 52-46, Alabama State by 6. Halfway point of the second half here. Robinson, Mosley. Back to Robinson, they're working around the perimeter. Here's Love, turn around, 15-footer, too strong. Barry with a nice offensive rebound, kicks it out. Mosley for 3. Rims out, no good. How about that tip by Love? Goes up high off the glass, falling down, and gets the athletic putback. Cuts it back to a 4-point game. Brown, he'll fire another 3, misses it, got bumped a little bit, and kind of a cheapy foul, but 3 free throws coming up here for Brown. He's got 13 to lead the way for Alabama State. He's going to go back to the line. 9:25 to go. He'll shoot 3 here with Alabama State leading by 4. First shot is good. 2 more coming up here for Brown, junior out of Douglasville, Georgia. And missed the second. Hanley Jr. back in there. Barry will take a seat. Gave UAPB some good minutes there. And he makes 2 of 3. 6-point lead for Alabama State. 9:25 to go. Brown will check out of the ball game, and Brandon Graham will take his spot. McIntyre, Mosley, Hanley, Love, and Robinson in the game for UAPB. Hanley back out to Mosley, left side. McIntyre, he'll take the 3 in the corner, short, no good. Alabama State clears the rebound. They'll push it ahead here. With 9 minutes to play, Alabama State up 6 with the ball. A whistle and a foul underneath as having a hard time holding the big 6'10", 260 Lewis. It's on Robinson, and that's Giovanni's 3rd. They trap in the corner, give it back to Waters on the baseline to Lewis. Shot blocked by Love. Waters will retain the basketball here. They'll reset it here, 20 on the shot clock. Inside to Lewis, to Strong. Pull up, off the glass is good. Nice ball fake. And the lead is at 8 now, the largest lead of the game for Alabama State. Top of the key, Mosley thought about the 3. McIntyre now to Love on the baseline. Works it back around the horn here. 10 to shoot. Hanley puts it on the floor, and he's bumped on the way to the basket. They're going to get Lewis with that one, and we got an immediate timeout. We'll step aside here. 7:54 remaining. And the Gold Lions are going to have to make a comeback of their own as they find themselves down by 8 to Alabama State here. 56-48 right here on UAPB TV. Back in a moment.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving? Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
For those dealing with the daily struggles of caring for a loved one, we hear you. That's why AARP created a community with experts and other caregivers to help us better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all living united to ensure the academic success of millions of kids in our communities all the way to graduation day. But that won't happen without you. So take the pledge at unitedway.org. Make a difference in the life of a child. Suit up like your favorite NFL players and become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor with United Way.
7:54 to go. UAPB down by 8 here. Gonna try to rally after having that big 19-point first half lead and now find themselves down 8. Game is turned around completely. Love to McIntyre here, back to Mosley for 3. Yes, Mosley, it's a big 3, and we'll see if that'll get the Gold Lions going. 5-point game. Waters, Robinson out of the big fella. Lewis clears some space and gets the soft touch. He's got a nice game for a guy his size. He's got soft hands, nice soft touch around the basket. 7-point lead. And the Golden Lions are going to have to go with their biggest body up off the bench is David Tillman, the Golden Lions' big 6'10" player. And Mosley again, yes sir. So he's starting to come alive, averaging 17 a game. He's now got 14 in this one, back-to-back threes. So the Golden Lions trying to dig deep here. They're trying to keep Lewis off the block, and Hanley's got his hands full, and he's going to get called for the foul. And now Hanley and Lewis getting a little shoving match here. As boys will be boys. A little too much testosterone going on down on the block. They've been bumping and banging around down there for the last few minutes, and Lewis Jackson and George Ivory both out there to try to restore order. Although Lewis Jackson was wanting a technical on Hanley for the little shove there, and then of course Lewis responded. You may see double technicals or maybe none at all, or maybe just one. We'll see. The officials are going to talk it over here, but 6.5 to play. Now they're going to call both coaches over to explain. And Lewis Jackson did not like the response. 6.5 to go. And it's 58-54. Golden Lions down 4. There was a foul on Thaddeus Hanley originally, and then the little shoving match started after that. The Golden Lions are having a difficult time with the size of Lewis. He's getting the basketball. He's got 14 in the game. And they did call a double technical. And it should be a 1-and-1. That's the 7th team foul. The officials trying to figure out. Thought it was a 1-and-1, but they're going to just inbound the basketball, it appears. I guess the double technicals offset that. They'll inbound it. Lewis again goes up, rejected, erased by Love. Here's McIntyre on the run out. And it's going to be a charge. George Ivory doesn't like the call. They call the charge on McIntyre. Love got it started with his block as Lewis was trying to take it and throw one down, and Javon Love was having none of that. But the charge is going to be on McIntyre, and that was a big charge there. The Golden Lions had a chance to cut it to 2. Just over 6 to play. Inside, outside, the 3 spins out, no good. Strong goes back up with it off the glass, scores it, and 1. Maurice Strong, a chance for a 3-point play here. It's a big turnaround. The Golden Lions get called for a charge instead of cutting it to 2. Back on the other end, Strong, chance for a 3-point play. That's a 5-point swing, possibly. Misses the free throw, tipped out to Robinson. Alabama State will reset it. Hanley is at the scorer's table to check in. Alabama State will take their time here in their half-court set. A screen by Strong. Back out to Waters, 10 to shoot. Waters, step back 3, short. And going to be a foul on Robinson, trying to root out his man as he had Strong on his hip. Gets called for the foul. And that's 4 now on Robinson. Double bonus, so 2 free throws coming up here from Maurice Strong. Robinson, McIntyre, Tillman, and Love are now, Tillman's back in. Love will check out. Hammond and Barry and Hanley are back in with Mosley and Hammond. And Strong knocks them in, and all of a sudden it's back to an 8-point lead with 5.5 to go. The Golden Lions are going to have to dig deep and try to rally here. Hammond to Barry. Back out. Hanley, he'll take the three and gets the friendly roll. Hit the front of the rim and had just enough forward progress for it to fall right over into the basket, and that counts as three, just as if it was nothing but net. So that cuts the lead to 5 with 5 to go. Kick out, Robinson. Three, no good. Strong, the offensive rebound. And he's fouled. 2 shots coming up. .446 to play, and Strong and Brown and Lewis really doing a great job on the boards. The Golden Lions having a hard time getting the rebounds. And Strong hits the first free throw. Love is back in. Tillman will take a seat, and Jordan Brown will see his first action as Hanley will check out. See if Brown can give UAPB a spark off the bench. Real energy player. So Strong hits a pair, 64-57. 4:40 to go. Here's Mosley. A little spin and a hand check there. Going to be called on Rogers. Trying to keep Mosley in front of him. That's a tough task. Mosley has the ability to just do whatever he wants with the basketball. Got great handles. He'll fire the three off the curl and banks it in. My goodness. Right off of the screen, and didn't hesitate, and he's got his average 17. Cuts it to a 4-point game. 64-60. Waters top of the key here, 4 minutes to go. Golden Lions need a stop. Waters nearly traveled. Lewis gets it back, and two-hand throwdown. And timeout called by George Ivory. With 3:49 to go, Lewis now with 16 in the game. We'll keep it here, 30-second timeout. Almost a travel there by Alabama State, and then it kind of got a little helter-skelter, and it led to an easy two-handed throwdown by the big fella. So Alabama State now leading by 6, 66-60. So the Golden Lions will inbound it here, and down by 6. Still a lot of game left, 3:49. Got to keep grinding. But they're going to have to get some stops defensively, and right now that's hard to do. Alabama State is scoring the basketball very well. Here's Mosley. He's at the hot hand. And another foul. Rogers having a hard time keeping Mosley in front of him. And it's going to lead us to immediate timeout, our last one of the game here, with 3:38 remaining. Alabama State up by 6. Right back with more Golden Lion basketball right here on UAPB television.
My mama always said, life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get.
Lions, tigers, bears. Oh my!
I am Spartacus.
You had me at hello. You had me at hello.
I could have been a contender.
You can't handle the truth.
E.T. on home.
Mite gatio kako.
Mite gatio.
See where the good goes at goodgoes.org.
When you earn your GED diploma, the barriers in your life fall. Take the first step and get free GED information in your area at 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or yourged.org. Earn your GED diploma and begin your brighter future.
3:38 to play. Basketball is here on the other end. Mosley for three. In and out. Hammond. Offensive rebound. In the corner, Love, he'll fire the three. It hits. Yes, sir. That cuts the lead in half. It's a three-point game. That was big. Golden Lions got to keep grinding, keep fighting. 66-63. Flashing for the steal. Mosley to Hammond. Goes up with the left hand and lays it in. 1 point game. Keep grinding. Golden Lions digging deep here. Got something going, 2:50 to play. Waters to Robinson. Barry doing a pretty good job on Lewis down on the block. Almost stolen. Boy, Hammond's got some hands. Quick. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Need a stop here. Waters forces up a tough shot and out of bounds, and it was touched by Alabama State, but only 3 on the shot clock. Only 3 on the shot clock. It was partially blocked out of bounds. They need a stop right here in the worst way. For 3, short, and the offensive rebound by Strong, and he misses it. Battle for the board. Strong gets it back again. The Golden Lions struggling on the glass. Timeout called by Lewis Jackson, and 2:10 to play. We'll keep it here. It's a 1 point game. It's going to be one of those finishes. 66-65. And the Golden Lions are going to have to find a way to get some rebounds. This Alabama State team rebounds the ball very well. And they have dominated the glass here in this one. At the 3-minute mark, Alabama State is out rebounding UAPB by 14, 35-21. Including 13 offensive rebounds. And they just had 2 or 3 on that last possession, so. One point game, 28 on the shot clock, 2:10 to play. They'll throw it in the backcourt. Waters will bring it up. Robinson knifes his way in the lane, throws it up, and gonna have a foul on Barry out on the block here. And 2 free throws coming up. Just under 2 minutes to play. So Robinson will toe the line here. DeMarcus Robinson, senior guard from Jonesboro, Georgia, makes the first. State with a 2-point lead. 68-65, three-point lead after both free throws were good. Nice take by Mosley, goes up with the left hand with a strong driving layup. Back to a one-point game. Mosley now with 19. And he stepped up big here in the second half. Mosley had 8 at halftime. He's got 11 here after the break. 15 to shoot. Golden Lions could use a stop here in the worst way. 68-67. Here's Waters. That's going to be a charge. Tried to knife his way in the lane, and Love did a nice job of getting position. With 1:13 to go. Here we go. UAPB a chance to regain the lead here. The Golden Lions led by as many as 19 in the first half and trailed by as many as 8 here in the second half. But now we're at a one-point game with about a minute to go. Here's Hammond. Big possession here. Mosley. He had the lean on him. Now to Love. Love for the lead. Got it. And Javon Love gives the Golden Lions a one-point lead as they seesaw back ahead. 50 seconds to play. And the crowd getting into it, chanting defense. Hammond almost had a steal. Waters trying to create something, needs some help, nearly traveled inside to Lewis. The big fella, turn around, no good, and knocked out of bounds by who? The officials are going to give it to Alabama State. Shot clock is off. .30 seconds to play, and Alabama State can hold here for the final shot if they want, but they are down by 1 as this place has come alive here at H.O. Clements Arena. They'll throw it deep to Bobby Brown here in the backcourt. And Alabama State may just hold for the final shot here. 20 seconds. Here's Brown to Waters. Waters kicks it out to Robinson. Brown for the lead. Got it. 10 seconds to go. Here's Robinson. He'll push it ahead. The Golden Lions down by 2. Robinson loses it. There's a foul with 3.9 seconds left, and Robinson got into traffic there, lost the handle, and turns it over. And going to have free throws coming up here. Bobby Brown again with a dagger from the three-point range. With 10 seconds left, hit the 3. He's got 18 in the game, and none bigger than those 3 he just hit. Trailing by 1. Takes the deep 3 and hit it. And then Robinson with the turnover on the other end. Still time left. These big free throws here. 2 free throws puts the game away. He misses 1, it leaves the door open for a possible tie. He'll get 2 shots here. Golden Lions need him to miss 1. And he did. So he misses the first one. And now George Ivory will call a timeout here and talk strategy, see what they want to do here after the next one. With 4 seconds left, you still got a chance to get a decent shot off. But somebody's going to have to step up with a clutch shot to do so. Another fantastic finish here, and give me a chance to tell you about our crew here tonight. Randy Kelley, Shelly Roby Ingram, Johnny Williams on camera. Of course, myself, Tim Stubbs, courtside here with the play-by-play. Our UAPB TV sports crew here tonight. Happy New Year to you, and glad to bring you these games here this evening. But it's been a tale of 2 halves. The Golden Lions had a 19-point first half lead and trailed by as many as 8 in the second half, and then regained the lead on a Love basket with about 40 seconds left. And then Bobby Brown hits a 3 with 10 seconds left. Robinson then turned it over. And at the foul line. Waters missed the first one. With 3.9 seconds left, Waters will try to make it a 3-point game. So here we go. And he got it, so a 3-point lead. Here's Robinson, that's a foul, and the clock just kept rolling. And some precious seconds went off the clock there after the foul. They're gonna put some more time back on the clock, I believe. And he's gonna have a 1-and-1 here, so it's really not that bad of a foul. And the score should be 72-69. And they got on the scoreboard, they got 73-69, but it is 72-69. And they need to put a couple of seconds back on the clock as well. It was 3.9 seconds. They inbounded, he got fouled immediately. And then a couple of seconds ran off the clock after the foul, after the whistle. But it's a 1-and-1, so that's really a bad break there. Yeah, they're gonna put 2 seconds on there. I thought it should be a little more than that, actually. But he's gonna need to make the first one and then miss intentionally on the second one for the Golden Lions to have a chance here. But you gotta make the first one here for the 1-and-1 to have a chance at the second one. So you need to make this one and then miss the second one intentionally to try to have the putback. And first half of it's done. So they really need to miss this one. It's a 2-point game. Try to miss this one and hope for a tip in or a putback of some sort. Alabama State's just going to try to knock it the other way. And he ended up making it. Nothing but net. 1-point game. They got a foul immediately. Timeout called, and I thought they should have missed that one, and he may have tried to miss it, but he made it anyway. But really, that's your best chance is a miss and try to get a tip in or a putback of some sort on an offensive rebound. Now you're going to have to foul, and your best case scenario is a full or half court heave. Golden Lions are potentially staring a really bitter loss in the face here. So 72-71, they're going to have to try to steal or foul immediately here. 2 seconds left. And they get it to Brown, and they wanted to travel there, and instead they call a foul, and there's only 0.2 seconds left, and that's going to pretty much do it. It's on Hammond, and now they put 0.9 back on the clock. So basically 1 second. He'll get 2 shots here. Almost need the old Christian Leitner length of the court pass and shot at the buzzer. But those come once in a lifetime. So 0.9 seconds, so basically a second. Another timeout called, and those last couple of seconds is taking forever here. So both teams talking over strategy, what they want to do. But the reality of it is Alabama State's up by 1 and at the free throw line with just less than a second left. So they're in the driver's seat here. A hard-fought game by both teams. But Alabama State trying to go to 3-0, UAPB trying to avoid 0-2. Another timeout of sorts, it looks like. UAPB's out on the court, but Lewis Jackson still talking it over. Now they put 9 seconds up. Oh, they got it back 0.9. And I believe we finally got it all figured out. So Bobby Brown to the line. He's got the shot of the game, the big three, with 10 seconds left with his team down 1. First shot for Brown is good. Makes it a 2-point game, 73-71. Whether he makes it or misses it, it's going to take a miracle at this point for the Golden Lions. They have to go the length of the court in 1 second. And he makes it, so they're going to have to heave it. Just throw it deep. Mosley will heave it full court. It's a good effort, but he comes up short. And Coach Lewis Jackson and the Hornets snatch one away from the Golden Lions and steal one here on the road to improve to 3-0 after trailing by 19 points in the first half. They come back and win it 74-71. And an awesome comeback and a bitter, tough, heartbreaking loss for UAPB. Again, our final score of Alabama State 74, UAPB 71. I'm Tim Stubbs, and for our crew, we say so long from H.O. Clemens Arena. Good night. Thanks for watching Golden Lion basketball here on UAPB TV.